Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. Anyway, time for a history lesson. In the late 1920s, Kurt Weill and Bertolt Brecht wrote a song called Mack the Knife for a production called The Threepenny Opera. The titular Mack the Knife was basically a serial killer, and has been credited for being one of the first uses of the modern anti-hero. The song was not supposed to be included in the opera to begin with, but the actor who was playing the aforementioned Mack wanted a song that better introduced his character. The song was originally going to be played on the barrel organ, but at the time when it premiered, the barrel organ was broken. So the house band, which was a jazz band, had to play the song, and it became this very jazzy rendition that people loved. It was originally written in German, was translated to French, and then was retranslated into English in the 50s. Then a rendition was recorded by basically every recording artist. Bobby Darin, Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra. It was very popular. And that's why this character, the first boss of Super Mario RPG, was named Mack. He was a knife named Mack. Mack the Knife. But since it was so popular, of course, it would be parodied. In the 1980s, McDonald's did an advertising campaign called Mack Tonight, which parodied the song as a way to say, go get McDonald's for dinner. Had a new character because the whole point of McDonald's advertising back then was to create new Muppet-like characters. He was a dude whose face was the moon, and he was in a white suit. This much I knew. What I didn't know was that in the early 2000s, apparently that was co-opted by people who really like the funny Mustache Man, and the parody, Mack Tonight, became something of a racist dog whistle, which sucks because the original song, Mack the Knife, is really good. And on a personal note, the things that people choose to make racist dog whistles are really weird. This reminds me of when people were chugging gallons of milk to show white racial purity, but then they were throwing up because it's medically inadvisable to chug a gallon of milk. Shit's strange. Anyway, fuck racists, and especially fuck people who like the funny Mustache Man. But today was the first day I learned, and apparently that is why this character is no longer named Mack, but now is named Claiborne. Honestly, I see why.